Several states are now grappling with whether to put restrictions back in place as coronavirus cases are on the rise. Our national investigative team looks at the regions where experts are keeping a close watch. Here's Lee Zurich with our COVID-19 tracker.
Things look really bad, and I think people may be underestimating how bad things are.
Across much of the South, the new case count is shooting up. Experts say Florida, South Carolina, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Arizona, and Texas have disturbing trends.
Where I said I would ratchet things back open, and if things got worse, we'd have to ratchet it back. That's kind of where we're at now.
In the past 7 days, our COVID-19 tracker shows per capita, the Phoenix metro area has seen more new cases than anywhere else. Also trending up, Tucson, and in South Carolina, Charleston and Myrtle Beach. How do you respond to people who go, a large portion of these are young people, just let the kids be kids and don't worry about it?
It makes so much sense to say that. It sounds really reasonable, but all of us live complicated lives where we're interacting with older people, with vulnerable people all the time. It becomes harder and harder when you're an asymptomatic person.
Our tracker also shows deaths across the country have gone down. Over the last week, the country is averaging about 600 per day.
One is that we are learning how to treat this better. I can't tell you quantitatively how much of an effect that's having, but I do believe that is part of the effect. Two is that this is affecting a much younger and healthier population right now than it was in the earlier times, and that's another way of saying that we're not letting it just completely take over nursing homes. But the third is that there's a lag between cases and deaths.
But Yale Dr. Howard Foreman expects the number of deaths to rise next month, and he says the case count will continue to go up too as the country tests more and economies continue to stay open.
If you follow the guidelines, things have worked out very well. I think when you depart from that's when we start to have problems.
Tuesday, the United States had 36,000 new cases, the third highest day for new cases since the outbreak began.
Sometime between the end of August and early October, we're probably going to be having 100,000 cases a day.
You believe that?
Yes, I do. It's hard to imagine not, honestly, right now.
As Lee alluded to today, there was a record high of new cases in one day, nearly 40,000. Experts say it's a sign the virus is spreading, but there is more testing that needs to be done. Up next, what one company is doing to help you stay and feel safe while you venture out for your entertainment.